85.
What?
He was cut open and wasn't even bleeding. His arm was cut and he wasn't bleeding.
Like a little cut?
I don't know. But it wasn't bleeding.
75-foot drop. So he didn't. Oh, so see, this whole time I always imagined like he was like on his way down, and like as he was like getting ready to like settle in the ring, he just like landed awkwardly.
No, he fell. He jumped. Yeah, he jumped out and the thing just fucking unlatched.
So he knew he was dead right as soon as he fucking.
Apparently, the referee that was in the ring, ready for that match, says that Owen was yelling for him to get out of the way. Now, if you want to believe that. Or not.
Like as he was falling?
Yeah.
Because he didn't want him
like
to get hurt?
He's yelling down, like, move, buddy. Hey, move. Listen. Move. That's what they're saying.
I don't know if you can be saying all of that as you're just.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, right,
He
right.
probably heard it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have like really that much time to be like, hey,
Or
move.
that mindset, the wherewithal to
Yeah,
be
because
like,
you're panicking that you're just.
excuse
I'm about
me.
To yeah, right.
Excuse me.
Right.
Vicky Guerrero style.
Mister, move it.
All right, so I started recording.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right,
heard that.
here we are.
So
That's some nice death talk.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna open the show with a nice death. The death of Owen Hart. If it didn't die, do you think he would have been a WWE champion?
Nope.
Well, that's why I brought him up. To me, it just seems like in that class, like Mr. Perfect, like he could. I mean, I always feel like Mr. Perfect should have been champion, but like, I think you said it to me one night. It's like those guys, they're just so good, like they don't need the belt to like.
Yeah, they're intercontinental guys.
Yeah, they are the fucking.
They're the guys that
workhorse.
keep you from leaving before the main event shows up.
They're really good. Like I hate to like compare him to Ziggler, but like Ziggler is like the same thing. They even look the same too.
Ziggler sucks.
Dude, really? You don't like him?
Ziggler, he does.
Take him and leave him. I like him better as heel.
You know what it's like when you get the 2K video game and you switch a wrestler's move set with another wrestler's, and Dolph Ziggler just has Billy Gunn and Shawn Michaels move set. I don't like. I'm just not interested.
I still like him. I think he's a pretty good worker. Not only that, but he's like he's just like Seth Rollins. Like the only difference is that they don't give him as much of a push as Rollins, but they're basically the same fucking thing.
He's like 5'9". He's like my size.
Yeah, he's not that tall. They're not that tall either.
He's also been there for a while now.
He's been there for a fucking long time.
He's in the fucking cheerleader group.
Yeah, the Spirit Squad.
Oh, he was. That's right. What's his shtick though? Like, what's his thing?
He loves Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing. I another thing that turns me off, the super kick. I hate people just super kicking around for no reason. I hate that shit. I really do.
Wrestling now, basically.
I don't really hate wrestling. I just
all segments, like talking segments.
What I do like is watching Shawn Michaels come out and try to cut a promo, but he tries to do it like he did in the 90s, where he just fucking wings it.
Yeah,
you can totally tell because he's like, there's no script. He just goes out there. He's like, buy my shirt. I don't know.
The shirt. That was embarrassing.
It really was, dude. I watched that. I was like,
that?
oh man.
He said that? He said, buy my shirt?
Yeah, he's like, I'm also going to come out and try to shill the new HB Shizzles. And he got lost because he said shizzle instead of K. And it was a mess. And
he tried to recover, but like, dude, I'm like, dude, you're old man now. You're old.
He's also bald.
Yeah.
Shaved his head.
Brains oozing out of his ear. Dude, his eye was never like that before.
Dude, I think he got it from a fight against Chris Jericho. Like, after that, I thought he was just doing it.
Yeah, I heard Chris Jericho put him in like that, picked the TV in the Jericho reel. And that's what fucked his eye up.
Really?
Yeah. That's really funny. But then again, he Jericho lost it too.
Like think about it now, like how Sonny looked in 1996 and how Shawn Michaels looked in 1996 compared to how Sonny looks now and how Shawn Michaels looks now. I'm believing her story.
Does Sonny look good?
No.
Yeah, she looks all right. Really? She went through a couple years where she wasn't looking good, but she looks pretty good now. Like,
I haven't seen it
She
lately.
put on
but
some weight, but like she's like 45 years old. What can you do?
would you still do it?
Well, I mean, she's Sunny, and just
She knows you want.
it's a credit.
That's a credit. I think there is some dude on the Conan podcast. There's some dude that like called in like that he used it as a credit.
How? Hey, hi. Dolph Ziggler wants to be Shawn Michaels so bad. He dated Sunny.
No, he banged her for 14 hours.
Whatever. It's a date.
Yeah, I guess.
14 hours. Come on.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I mean,
guess.
even Amy Schumer said that when she
Oh
was
yeah, she
dating
dated.
Ziggler.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
He was like very physical, and she was like, "I don't like that shit." He was just like fucking trying to go from all over, fucking, all over the place.
He's selling. He's whipping his hair back. Like,
really put her in.
he goes down. He goes down on her, and she's like, "All right, fuck me." And he gets up on his knees, like, "All right, all right."
And just goes in and starts pounding.
Here
away.
I come. Yeah. He starts it slow, like 1, 2.
No, it's like the punches in the corners. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
man.
Come on.
Or like he gets up off the bed, he points at her and just walks around the bed.
Oh god.
Should I do it? or like
As for the bro, like crowd just like
the
powering up.
The old '80s move when they'd like hold the fucking guy's legs up and look at the crowd like,
Yeah,
"Should I kick him
and
here?"
kick him in there. Yeah.
He like opens up her legs like, yeah.
And start
Let
hammering
me
away.
hear it.
Oh man.
Or it's just nice casual sex that lasted 14 hours.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But anyways,
Why are we here? Who are we? Why are we here?
well, this is a very special edition of Who Is Bark. It's a wrestling theme podcast tonight. And this one we're gonna call it "How Would You Book It?" And we're just gonna go over some wrestlers or maybe some angles, and we're just gonna discuss how would we book him instead. Like maybe like a shitty angle, it's like that you thought maybe had potential. How would you book it?
Like our bits.
Yeah. Like how, like for example, Mike. This was like the first thing that came to mind when I fucking thought about the name, the invasion angle.
Oh, see, the first thing I thought of was Bret Hart and WCW.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was garbage too. But like the first thing I thought was the invasion angle, because like I thought that had so much potential, and it just didn't. It didn't work out.
Well, I mean, you had all those guys who were under contract that just were not going to work.
Right. But I feel like they could have done something else with it.
But the invasion.
They could have hung out for a little while.
But what about but nah, you talking about the one when WCW and ECW showed up together?
Yeah.
And then like Stone Cold joint. Yeah.
But like the money they would have made would have surpassed the contract buyout.
Like if
that
I
they would've
was them, I would just like push. I would have kept WCW as WCW and ECW as ECW, and just kept pushing them. But like just like low key being like, yeah, we run that shit. But like,
And you can have
You couldn't do that though because the TNT wouldn't give you the TV
yeah,
time.
That's true.
Because Bischoff was going to buy WCW, but like we just won't give you time on TV. It's like, well, then what the fuck do I need it for?
I think that was my biggest like fantasy as a kid though. Like growing up, like wanting to see like the guys in WCW like somehow like pop up at like WWE, like when they were legitimately.
Well, that's what was
separate,
cool
right?
back in the day because I didn't have internet when I was younger.
Exactly.
So
Nope,
like when
who
he
did?
like when X-Pac showed up after WrestleMania, I was like, whoa.
Right.
When that shit happened, like, but when like somebody would show up in WCW, be like,
Yeah,
oh, that's where he's been.
Yeah, right. Like cast off it.
That's where Marty.
Oh,
Jannetty's
that's true
been.
because he was 6 before.
Right.
6, yeah.
6.
But yeah, I think even ECW, I guess you could have kept it going like that. I mean, they were fucking
The new one, you mean?
bringing talent from there, anyways. No, the old one.
Oh, the old one, yeah.
Yeah.
But the old, I mean, I guess it
Or get another TV deal.
Yeah.
Put
yeah.
WCW there, even if it's like a shitty network.
Well,
And they don't give you prime time, but like you still.
yeah, I mean, you've listened to the podcast. Not ECW. WCW. The plan was for WCW to be on Raw, and SmackDown was going to be WWE.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like the initial,
Like what?
the initial plan was when they acquired WCW that was going to be on Monday.
Oh, that would have been awful. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, WCW.
Like that was gonna be the initial brand split.
Oh, instead of WCW, I mean, excuse me,
Raw and
SmackDown,
SmackDown.
Raw and SmackDown. Yeah.
So they basically went with their plan, with their own brands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but I feel like.
Which I don't know about.
We'll find
that.
out more Sunday when we go to. Thing.
Oh yeah.
Why? What's Sunday?
Fucking Bruce Pritchard.
Oh, that's this. Oh,
Someone to
you
wrestle
guys
with.
going?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's dope.
Had to call in and get my ticket.
Nice. What time is it at?
Think
1?
noon? Is it noon? I want to be there at noon.
Do you guys get the meet and greet?
We should get there at 11.
No.
Get some food.
Yeah.
See, the meet and greet
Chinese
is like,
food
what
at
am I gonna
11.
do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, shake your hand? Like, I don't want to shake. I like your podcast. Was like, you're not Bill Burr.
But like,
don't wanna meet
not only that, but it's also like your dude love.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be like another 50 guys there.
Right.
What am I really paying for? Just to be like, hey, what's up? And you
Wait,
can
is
be
Mick-
like, hey,
is-
what's up?
is
And like
Mick-
that's it.
Is Mick Foley gonna be there?
No.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
Bruce Pritchard
Okay,
and
okay.
Brother love.
Brother love. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
brother
okay,
love.
okay.
What did I say?
Dude love.
Oh no, brother love.
Blood love.
Now Austin Aries might make an appearance.
I always hated
He's
it.
gonna be in Boston.
Harry just no sold the finish of the Impact pay per view.
Does he look like AJ Styles at all?
No, he looks
Wait, who'd you say?
Austin Aries.
Okay, yeah. No, he doesn't look. He looks like fucking. Kind of looks like you.
Really? Are their styles similar at all?
Did I watch
To
wrestling?
who?
I watch wrestling like
Styles?
an idiot.
Aries, Austin Aries, and stuff.
Austin Aries is
Isn't it
more
just-
like if you mix Punk Styles
Okay.
Neville.
and
okay,
Neville.
Okay.
He's one of he's just like a technician and he's fast.
Okay.
So he's but he's good looking. He's fucking looks like a wrestler.
What? He's hot.
He's hot.
He's a hot
He really
guy.
is. A vegan. Very nice with his mom. Loves his family.
You said technician.
Plays
He's
guitar.
a good technician. Plays guitar on the
Plays
weekends
guitar.
at a cafe, local
Gives
cafe.
a great foot massage.
Oh my god, unbelievable! He's so great.
But did I say he's hot?
Super hot. He is
Oh
super
my
hot.
God.
Yeah.
You're not even that hot of a guy, to be honest with you.
But yeah, he basically I think he what did he do? He lost, but then he started talking shit about Johnny Impact, and then
He no sold his feet. He laid down for the finish and got right up and walked out of the ring before Johnny Impact moved.
Is Johnny Impact John Morrison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny Impact.
John Morrison, Johnny Mundo, Johnny
What a
Impact.
shit dick name, Johnny
Dude, yeah,
Impact. I hate
everywhere
that.
he goes,
Here's a good name. Johnny Molina.
Johnny Molina.
Johnny Batista.
Johnny Batista.
Remember that was happening?
Batista Molina.
Yeah.
They probably can't. He probably can't use Morrison, right?
No,
Like, yeah,
of course
yeah.
he can't.
That's why he went to Johnny
Johnny
Mundo, then Johnny Impact.
Oh, he was Johnny Mundo.
Yeah.
That's
Why not
hilarious.
just Johnny? I'm
Yeah.
fucking Johnny now. You know what I look like. I'm
It was
wearing the same
no, it's
pants.
John Morrison,
John
Johnny
Morris?
Nitro, John Morrison, then Johnny.
Oh yeah, he was Johnny Nitro.
Mundo, and then.
Remember
Johnny
when Joey
Impact.
Mercury got his face busted on that ladder?
Dude, that
No.
was fucked up.
Oh,
You never seen that?
No.
Oh,
Jeff
my God,
Hardy
that's
did
so
like a
good.
leg drop onto Johnny Morrison or Johnny Nitro at the time.
No.
On
He
the
set up,
ladder?
he set up the ladders in a way that he would jump in one end and the other end would the back end would,
a seesaw type thing.
would- yeah, right,
And
right.
it fucking blew up his face.
and
His
but
whole
one side
face.
was Matt Hardy and he was fine, and the other side was Joey Mercury, and he's the one that got his fucking eye just busted open, just immediately fucking blood started dripping.
His whole face, his whole nose.
Oh, it was all fucked up. It was all fucked up. I remember I actually saw that. I was like, oh.
They don't cut themselves anymore, right? Yeah, they don't even.
No.
They don't do any of that anymore.
But you know what? I was watching. I was just
Brock
watching.
Lesnar doesn't now.
Does he really?
Well, yeah, that was so sick when he
Was it-
pounded Orton.
His elbows.
That was so awesome. That was
Oh
so awesome.
yeah.
There was some legit. I heard there was some legit animosity between them before that match or some shit. I don't know.
I
Probably.
wouldn't be surprised. Randy Orton's a dick, and
Yeah.
Brock
So is
Lesnar's a
Lesnar.
bigger dick now. But he used to be super nice, I guess. When he first started, he was super nice to
It's
the
like
Hardys
everybody,
and
everybody in any
Yeah.
Wait, Lesnar?
professional.
Yeah, he
Is he
used
a
to be
dick?
a really nice dude.
Hey, when he started out, he's really nice, but then he got some money and became a dick.
Wait,
Yeah,
how do you
I
know he's
know.
a dick? For sure.
I don't know. I didn't say it.
everybody's stories. Everybody tells stories about Brock
okay.
Lesnar just being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
Seems like go out at me.
I
He's
go
banging-
right up to him.
He's banging Sable, so
I go right, hey, Brock.
That's funny they bang Sable.
Did I remember I saw Sable at the Garden and I was
It's
like,
like
oh my god.
So Mark
I
Mar-
feel like Brock Lesnar bangs Sable just to like rub it in the face of like wrestling fans. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Do you
like,
remember when Mark Marrow made Sable dress up in a potato sack?
yeah.
It's a great moment. I'm sorry.
Remember when Mark Marrow? Remember when Mark Marrow wasn't a boxer?
Johnny B. Bad, yeah. Mark Mara. Fucking, what a joke. I hated him.
Mark.
I was like, dude, just say you're gay. It's cool. Like,
No, they
you know?
only used him to get Sable over. Like, that's terrible.
Were they legit married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But dude, when I saw Sable at the Garden, I was like, oh my shit, that's like, she's the most fucking beautiful woman
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Yeah, I was like fucking like, I don't know, like 15.
How close were you sitting?
I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Me and my
How
friend.
close?
I don't know, like I don't know.
You
I was
weren't
like,
that
I was
close
in a,
then.
I was
Like-
I was in a balcony, I guess.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the most beautiful woman I think I've ever seen.
No, but I
think.
wasn't like
I think
that
I see
bad.
her.
It wasn't that bad. It was like from here to like the corner from like this house. So it's like I don't know.
Outside?
Yeah.
Maybe
So you weren't balcony then?
Like
You were,
I
low-
remember being like up there, like above where like the wrestlers were coming out. It was a house
okay,
show.
Okay.
And I remember just being there, and I seen all the wrestlers come out of there and then go into the ring
outta
or whatever.
here.
Like it was a
Get
very
outta
clear fucking
Get
view.
out of here.
It was just a house
Get
show.
out of here. No.
Why? Dude, she was fucking beautiful. Like when you saw
The
her.
most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your whole life.
At that
At that point,
You were only watching wrestling.
She was-
But he was only watching wrestling.
dude.
Yeah. I was
Jennifer,
only
Jennifer
watching
Aniston is on Friends at this time.
Yeah,
and
who
you're
gives
like,
a shit about her?
"Dick, you know what?
Jennifer Aniston's
Well, I didn't
dope,
see.
but,
I
like,
didn't see
Sable-
her live. I saw Sable. She was in front of
Dude,
me, and I
I
was
think
like,
you're
"Holy
underestimating
shit."
how hot Sable was.
She really was.
No, I'm
She
not.
was super
I think I'm
hot.
selling it
selling
as equally as I possibly can. I mean, yeah, she was an attractive woman with enormous boobs.
Yeah.
No ass.
True.
Let's not forget this.
True.
No
this
ass.
is true. This is true.
And,
And I'm an
you're
ass
just
guy.
saying that because you were what were you fucking 12
I
years
was like,
old?
I was like 15.
There,
maybe,
then your
16.
fucking opinion means nothing.
That's what I was saying, dude. I was like, that's the fucking most
15-year-olds
beautiful
don't know
woman I've seen
beauty.
at that time.
You don't know the beauty of a woman at 15.
I saw she was doing
you
that
saw
angle
her.
with
No,
Vince
you
McMahon.
saw her huge tits, and you were like, "Oh my
Dude,
god,
no, I saw her
that's what I'm
face.
beating off to tonight." That's beautiful.
I do, dude. She came out with Vince McMahon. I remember seeing Vince McMahon. I was like, holy shit, that's Vince McMahon right there. That's fucking amazing. He opened up the show, and then the main event was like Taker versus Big Show. Big Show was huge.
put him through the ring.
Huh?
He put him through the. Did he put him through the ring?
No. I think it ended like no contest or something like that. Something stupid.
Do you remember that tag team when they were together? When Undertaker was Ministry?
Yeah, I was
Ministry
I was at Raw when Undertaker.
That was a great underrated tag team.
They choked him through the ring.
Oh, you were there
I
for
was
that
at
one?
that Raw, and I was at the Raw with McMahon was the higher power.
That's
That's awesome.
my favorite. That might be my favorite. Like
that was the
that
that was the first time Raw was ever in Boston.
dude, wow, really? I didn't know that. That or I loved the. I mean, it's kind of bitchy and pussy of me to say that this is one of my favorite moments, but when when Stephanie was on the about to get sacrificed for the ministry wedding, and Stone Cold comes and has the save.
Yeah.
Like that's because I think either a week after, 2 weeks after was the higher power thing, which was so sick. Dope.
Vince McMahon is the higher power. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
No, obviously, like put that down for the next. How would you book it? Higher.
The higher power? Yeah, I would have to watch that angle all over just to see what.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay. Well, my first topic, my first subject, it's Samoa Joe. So how would you book Samoa Joe? I'm gonna go first just so you guys kind of get an idea. I would put Samoa Joe definitely in the heavyweights, and by now he would already have the WWE title.
Mhm.
He is a great fucking brawler, and like he's picking up some heat right now with the fans. Every time he comes in, like now they're fucking screaming like Joe, 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 and he's great. He's not like the best talker, but he can hang, and I feel like he should have fucking won that match against Styles, which by the way he did. He did. He should have gone like a fucking like somebody should have come out and say, "Hey, come on, let's fucking do this match." But like obviously, they're not booking it that way. But I feel like they should have, because fucking Joe can fucking carry the company. He's like Kevin Owens, same thing, So I would definitely book Joe as a champion, if not like now at some point, because dude, he's got to be a champion. He's got to be.
No, actually, unless you want to go first. The only thing I was going to say on that, well, you said technician earlier about Austin Aries.
Yeah.
When you say technician, I kind of think of Joe. I mean, again, I'm not an expert, but
No, I'm not either, but
I think
None of it. Just for right now, when none of us are experts, so just state your opinion and then talk. But like, hey, listen, I'm no Vince McMahon here.
yeah.
None of us are experts. We're just guys that.
This is just what we know, man. This is just what we know.
I mean, I know they pushed Roman so hard, but I think they kind of botched it when they didn't let Joe beat Lesnar. Because I think in the company, there's really only 3 guys that have legitimacy that could really beat Lesnar. Reigns, because he beat The Undertaker. Strowman, obviously. And I think Samoa Joe. Like, those are the only 3 guys that in the storyline that you can, like, as a fan, because they built Lesnar through the moon.
Yeah, they did.
Like, they built Lesnar, like, just, I mean, the first one to beat the streak, like, just absolutely built him through the moon. And now you kind of ran into a situation where, like, okay, well, you have to be careful who beats him and how, because, like, if you remember, he loses the title at WrestleMania because Rollins comes and cashes in. He didn't lose clean. He still hasn't, his first clean loss was when he lost to Reigns, and even technically that wasn't clean because he's distracted with Strowman, and then he turns around and does a spear. Like, I think they kind of, because, and I think that Joe and Lesnar should have been more of a, I don't know why, I think it was way too short-lived.
That was a good match, too. Now, another thing I don't get about that whole, like, Roman, like, I get John Cena, why they pushed him. He did all charity work and all that fucking all that horseshit. But, like, for Roman Reigns, like, he doesn't have that likability.
So
he's not likable like John Cena.
So I forget where I read it, but I think that, I forget where I read it, but I read somewhere online. They book, or Vince loves to push Reigns because, like, more than like anybody in the company, not more than anybody, but one of the guys in the company just has the look, because he's like built and he's athletic. He's got the, like, obviously like the hair, and like he just have like the look. Like, I guess Vince is obsessed with the look. Like, if you have the look, like, that's why he loves Lesnar.
Damn.
But I mean, I don't know. That's just what I mean.
Like, what do you think? Is it like with Styles? He just likes guys with long hair? Or?
Well, Styles, I think, is like.
But I don't think Vince is paying that much attention, because Samoa Joe's got a monster heel body.
That's true.
So I don't think Vince is paying that much attention to creative.
Dude, they did a great job when Owens was champion.
That guy, like you said, like, Joe can carry like, that's another guy who just, like, it's like Jericho, or like Cena, like, it's just like
it's a whole different thing though, because like
Reigns needs the title to be relevant, or like needs to be in the title picture to be relevant,
right?
Like,
But Samoa Joe, you get a fucking a small guy who's a fucking good talker that can't. Like, Vince is gonna like this guy because he's small, but he's a talker. Fucking make him a manager.
Yeah.
You take away managers, you take away fucking psychology, like 40%.
I mean, there's really no managers now, right?
No,
there's really
hardly.
They're pushing them. They used to be like Lana used to be a manager. Now they're pushing her to be like a fucking wrestler.
Right.
Managers used to have
man,
stables.
I mean, just
But,
the red dress. Oh,
I mean, no, don't get me wrong, she's super hot, but
like, I mean, she just needs to stay in that.
yeah.
She's like, she doesn't even look like, she doesn't look right in wrestling clothes. The lead,
She doesn't,
like
no.
with the one piece. She just doesn't.
I don't like her music.
Yeah.
So how are we booking Samoa Joe?
We are making him champion in my
Oh, just
perfect world.
straight champion.
Just straight champion. Well, I mean, we'll give him a run. Who's IC champion right now?
Seth Rollins.
I don't see. I wouldn't. I feel like
No.
once they get the IC strap.
No,
not
but
that
do
they
you
can't
remember
come back.
how?
I
Do you
don't know. I
remember?
just feel like right by now, Joe
He
should have been
been.
champion.
He
But
should have
how-
been. He absolutely
but-
should have been.
Yeah, but like you can't just. I'm gonna book him champion. Like, remember when Triple H came out and he was like, "I'm the fucking creator of NXT and blah blah blah. And I'm tired of creating. I'm about to like ruin or something. Whatever the fuck he said." And Samoa Joe came out and beat the piss out of whoever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like his. Yeah. I totally. And
Let's book him from there.
that was that was his debut.
Yeah,
that was his debut.
Let's book him from there.
Yeah.
Monster fucking heel that just runs through
But
everybody.
but-
like what? Like
see,
what
I
they,
don't think-
like what they pretended to do with Braun Strowman. They put him up
they-
against like this fucking jabronis,
Yeah.
and he just fucking wow he beat these guys in fucking weird looking tights. Like who gives a shit?
Yeah. The guys are just like,
Like,
you come back from the
It's,
break and they're
like,
there.
It's too late. You can't bring that back now,
Right.
unless you slowly do it, which.
Well, with Joe, you mean?
I don't even know if you can.
Wait, with
You know,
Joe,
the way
you-
that when bringing the jobbers in.
Oh,
And just
right. okay.
showcasing how fucking good people
Oh, with
are.
okay. Right.
Okay.
Right.
But if Triple H brought him in to be the that's what it was, destroyer. To be the destroyer,
Yeah, 'cause he fought,
then he should
Rollins,
be
right?
he should be the fucking destroyer and be Triple H's tag team partner when that fucking shit's going on. And was it Rollins that
It was he feuded with Rollins because
And
what
then he-
happened was they split up because remember he helped out Kevin Owens win the title on Raw. He
Yeah.
He pedigreed Seth Rollins on Raw.
Right.
See the
and
one
then,
I think
and
that they
that's-
fucked
and then
up
like
there too.
create a fucking stable.
Dude, I
Triple
was just saying,
H,
dude,
Kevin
I
Owens.
thought when that night happened, I was like,
Samoa
Kevin
Joe?
Owens is authority, and like you didn't hear about like they never came out together. It was just this like mutual understanding.
Yeah, it was just
like-
nothing.
It was just
nothing.
nothing. It's just like Triple H helped him out that one night.
Right.
Like it's like wait,
But,
you
like,
have
no
gold
story?
here.
It was just
like so Rollins had the title, and there was like they had been building up to like authority. Like you could tell like they were gonna split up soon. Like they were gonna something was gonna happen. Whether
It was before Rollins faced Triple H at WrestleMania.
exactly
Okay.
yeah, and the Triple H makes a match. They're still authority. Seth Rollins is still with authority. They make a match on Raw, title match with Kevin Owens.
Okay.
So Kevin Owens, it was actually a pretty decent match, and some shit's happening. And all of a sudden, Triple H comes out, and I think either the ref was down or it was a no DQ.
He assumes the role of referee. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he pedigrees Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens is just like shocked, like what the
tells
fuck's going on?
Kevin
He's like,
Owens
"Oh,
to
pin
pin
him!"
him.
Like, "Oh, pin him." Gives him the title, and then Kevin Owens is like, like going whatever, and then like after that was it. Like Kevin Owens still coming out on his own. They didn't even like mention it.
Then he dropped it to Goldberg in 20 seconds.
Yeah. It's like you had gold there with Kevin because I mean you talk
Right.
about Joe.
Like you're gonna use Kevin Owens as your foil, like to hand it over.
Yeah,
he's your transitional
exactly.
champion to
Yeah,
Goldberg.
Exactly. Like Miz. I mean, well, no, I love Miz, but I feel like that's the type of guy you do that with. Or
No,
like,
a transitional champion's a guy like fucking.
Punk was one.
No, Punk had the belt for like a year.
Well, there were, because he fought for it.
Goldberg essentially is a transitional champion.
Yeah, to get it back on, but
Get back
but
on.
But
Goldberg.
Christian was.
Yep.
But well, I don't consider like the big gold belt in WWE.
Yeah.
That's anything.
Yeah, I was thinking
They
about
don't because
that.
they don't acknowledge it on the website.
I don't consider it a world title reign.
They don't because Taker won that like a couple of times, and they don't like add that to like the.
He's not like an 8-time.
Yeah,
why-
exactly. He's only 4 times.
That's why Eddie Guerrero count more than Chris Benoit will ever.
Chris Benoit never had it.
Because Benoit never had it. He had the
Oh, that's
WCW
right.
gold
That's
one,
right.
the
He
gold
beat.
one.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
beat Triple H.
Yep.
Or,
But anyway, going back to Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
You have Triple H come in. He's like, I'm the destroyer now. And then fucking Samoa Joe comes out and just beats everybody. And doesn't even have a match forever.
I think.
Just only
Was he hurt?
No. I'm saying this is how I'm booking it.
Okay, no, I was just wondering if it was
So-
hurt.
Okay. All
I
right.
think he eventually did get hurt. That's why he fucked up his thing.
Yeah.
But because he's still never been at a WrestleMania. He's always been injured.
Wow. I did
That
not know that.
sucks.
That is.
Yeah.
That's not right.
But
whatever.
But here's how you fucking. Oh, he's injury prone? here's how we do this. He's the destroyer. He only comes out when somebody confronts me. He's my fucking.
He's my muscle.
backup.
He's my muscle.
Yeah.
He's my muscle. Yeah. He's my Bane in the old with Poison Ivy shit.
And then
like, you know what I mean?
there's a T-shirt, Samoa Joe, the Destroyer.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
you go
eventually
with
you
it.
can, and then eventually you can cut ties with that, and he can.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to go with it.
Yeah,
That's actually
yeah,
great.
And then you
Yeah,
put the
that's great.
fucking title
an
on him,
enforcer, yeah.
and then like you have Daniel Bryan chase him for a year, and then at WrestleMania 30, wherever it's probably way after WrestleMania 30, but whatever it is, Roman Reigns.
Right.
If this guy's got the belt and
Yeah.
he refuses to defend, like Triple H is the guy in charge, and is like he doesn't have to defend the belt. So well, it's been 30 days. Remember that old rule?
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
don't
know that rule.
If you don't defend the title in 30 days, we gotta strip you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It used to be a rule, yeah. I think they forgot
It's like
about
it's like
that.
a kayfabe rule. It's not like really a rule.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're all like they're all like
Right, but so
you know,
like
the
but
rematch clause, like you know
yeah.
what I mean, like
I never got that. It's like, well, how come this guy hasn't gotten his rematch?
yeah,
yet?
exactly.
But if Triple H is the guy in charge, like he doesn't have to defend the title.
Right.
He doesn't have to do it.
Right.
And then Roman Reigns like wins the Rumble. It's like now he has to defend the title.
Well, it's like,
And
dude,
now we've waited a fucking year.
You know, now-
to finally see Samoa Joe defend this title.
you know, now you say that, and like you said, create a stable. You could have theoretically had Corporation 2. Essentially,
That's what
Authority.
they've been trying to do for
They-
fucking years.
But they had it. They literally, if they play it how you just played it, right?
Yeah.
You have Joe, Kevin Owens,
Triple H,
Stephanie
McMahon.
I mean, first of all, that's all you need for that, like how it is nowadays, right? Because
Right.
it's not like it
Right
used
there,
to be.
there's just a lot of fucking mouthpieces.
And then like maybe you add on like a second tier guy, like maybe you add on a Ziggler, like you know what I mean, because he's heel now, or like maybe not a Ziggler. I'm just saying like in that, or maybe you.
I'm already tired of Dolph Ziggler.
Really?
I'm just saying that caliber of a guy. Like I'm not saying Ziggler,
Yeah.
like specifically. That's. See, I think the way I would have booked Joe is because I feel like Joe was there before Strowman really took off, right? Like he burst on. Like,
He was.
He was, right?
He was there a couple of years before.
Yeah.
See, for me, like I would have had him and Lesnar at it for as
Because
long as you could have
even though
squeezed it.
Joe is way smaller than Strowman, like Joe will still like he
You
still
imagine,
looks like
it's
he's a fucking tough fucker.
Exactly. He's got cachet to him. He's got cachet.
Like you look at Rusev and you go, okay, so this guy's small, he's thick, but he doesn't look like he could fuck things up.
Yeah, right.
Samoa Joe looks like he can fuck things up.
It's like when you're watching ECW in the 90s and you saw Taz. You're like, all right,
Yeah,
that guy's
yeah,
small,
right. But
but
he's gonna
he's the smallest guy there, but I'm not
Easily the toughest
fucking
guy.
with him at all.
right.
But I feel like the way we're trying to like attempt to book Joe is the same way that Paul Heyman would have booked Joe
Right.
in the old ECW. Where it's
Absolutely.
like, okay, so he's injury prone, all right, let's just
Like that
have him
guy- like-
let's hide his fucking,
Yeah, yeah,
weaknesses and let's highlight what he's fucking good at.
Right.
Dude, that's why I still love Paul Heyman. Like to me he was just a genius when it comes to booking.
I also think too, like I don't know if you want to bring it up now or save it for a different day. Like, how would you book Ken Shamrock? Because I
Wow,
think
that's a great point.
I just didn't think he was
Back
that
in the day.
charismatic.
he
wasn't.
yeah, and he didn't, and he didn't. He wasn't. Give him a fucking manager. Give him somebody who can talk.
Can talk for him, right?
You'd be like,
Who was around those
Put him
men?
Jerry Lawler or something.
that's when they were fading him out. Like the Jackal was like the a manager.
Oh, fucking
Clarence Thomas.
What's his name?
What was his name? Clarence
Cyrus.
Thomas. Clarence Mason.
Clarence Mason.
I don't remember that.
He was the Nation of Domination. No, but like it's just like for me, they had Paul Ellering in NXT, right? With the Authors of Pain.
AOP.
Oh, dude.
One of those guys is Indian.
Yeah, but listen.
Is
to
it
this.
really?
Yeah,
Listen to this.
I thought it
Listen
was
to this.
Samoan.
No, one of them's Indian. He's Canadian, but he's just famous.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't even care if it's on your format. I get Paul Ellering at NXT, and I'm bringing Shinsuke Nakamura up to the main roster.
Shinsuke can't speak English.
I'm bringing Paul Ellering up as his fucking translator. Call him a translator.
Literally.
Remember when Jim Cornette was
No, dude.
Yokozuna's American?
yes,
translator.
Fuck was he called? Yeah.
Mr. Fuji and Jim Cornette.
Yeah, is American. I wasn't translator, but
His interpreter.
No, it was just, I forget what it was. But it was like, that's how you bring up Nakamura. You bring him as a fucking crazy heel that'll do whatever you gotta do to win. And when you ask him something, Paul Ellerin's like, you don't talk to him. You talk to me.
Yeah.
Because, like, dude, I didn't even understand this, but, like, Lesnar wasn't the worst at the mic. He was pretty good. He could fucking hold his own.
Yeah, but but
you don't need Paul Heyman there.
Yeah,
no, you do.
Lesnar's
Lesnar's kind of got a pussy voice.
Yeah, that high.
I'm gonna leave John Cena in a puddle of piss and blood.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm really gonna mess him up.
Yeah, you're right, really.
He can say like the worst thing in the world. He can say like,
I want to kick a baby.
yeah, no, he can say like, I'm gonna fuck his mother, and I'm gonna punch his dad so hard that my fist is gonna go through his skull, and all I hear is, I'm gonna leave him laying in the dirt. I don't care what anybody says. No one's gonna stop me when I do it.
I just think Heyman and Lesnar are just like.
No, Heyman
is a god, dude. He would have made anybody.
When
he was with Punk, it
but
was unnecessary.
Heyman's so old school though. Like,
Can I say one thing?
Heyman's from the
a little off
90s,
subject
like
here?
early 90s.
What? What's up?
I was talking to my friend. I think one guy that would have benefited tremendously from Heyman, even though they're already giving. I feel like Roman Reigns would be a great Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, but they've already blown that because what they should have done was have
Heyman turn on Lesnar.
Yeah, on Lesnar.
Yeah, and then because they were building up to that too. Because that Monday earlier, Lesnar like choked him out, like reading the magazine and shit.
Yeah.
And I thought that was coming, like the turn, and I just think Reigns would be a great Heyman guy. That's my 2 cents.
No. It makes sense. It makes sense. It would turn the people around. Totally.
Yeah, if Roman Reigns didn't have to fucking open his mouth anymore.
Oh man, he is terrible. I mean, he's not terrible, but I mean,
he's terrible.
But he can talk the same amount of times that, like, fucking Lesnar talked when he was with Heyman.
Yeah, Roman can't talk. Here's what I hate about Roman. He throws his arms up like Austin did.
And he does the rock on the side too. I feel like
he does like both.
The lean, like the lean.
And he does both.
Yeah.
But like Austin only did that because his arm doesn't bend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he just did that to match the arm that doesn't bend.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Dude,
that's funny.
When I was fucking 13 years old and Stone Cold Steve Austin started breaking out, it was like, wow. This is what I'm be doing every Monday the rest of my life.
When he stunned McMahon.
Yeah, it was
such
so
a
the first time,
moment,
the first time, like now you see the stunner and you go, "That's garbage."
Yeah.
But like if you put yourself like back in that day when it happened, and like
you were stunned,
and you go, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Literally, you were stunned.
Even then, like
to Vince McMahon,
his
even
boss, the boss,
like Vince
he's gonna get fired.
Vince like took the
he sold
like
it
shit, but
he sold
that's
it at
how
the
he's
back end.
supposed to.
But he was on the floor shaking.
Right.
He's not a worker at the time.
Right.
Dude, that is the funniest thing, dude. That whole angle, that was like probably one of their best.
It is. I think it's the greatest angle they ever had.
That angle went on for years.
It's still going.
It's still going.
It's like the angle. It's the angle. It's the angle. It is the angle.
Yeah.
That angle is. I mean, I think that angle makes Stone Cold like. I mean, when you talk about like
the guy, that totally made him. But yeah, Joe.
I'm a huge fan, man.
Dude, I've been a huge fan of Joe's.
I loved. I'm with you too. We talked about it. Yeah.
I think we just wrapped up Joe. Do we not?
No, yeah.
Yeah, you said you would have booked. Yeah.
I mean, I booked him from the beginning to the middle.
I would have just carried on what they had with Lesnar.
Here's what I hate: what he's doing. Like the shit with like his
wife. I'll tell you
that shit.
Really, I thought it was a little bit of a throwback to the Attitude Era.
It's so.
I was like,
I think it was a throwback to the Undertaker when he was feuding with DDP.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't watch it.
I got a little hint of that. Like,
okay,
and that was bad.
I kind of liked it though. Like, I mean, I thought it was like a little. I mean,
I thought it was highlighting.
I think
Joe's
because I feel like
charisma. He can go with it. He can be a little creepy when he talks.
Here's the thing. I think that angle is too good for those two guys and what they can do in the ring.
Enough.
I feel like you save that angle for like the Miz can pull that off. You know what I mean?
That's another.
The Miz versus like fucking
like the Miz and Bobby Roode could do that.
Yeah. Right.
Samoa, like that's your world title, like the WWE title, the one that Bruno Sammartino had. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe are talking about AJ Styles' wife. Over. It's so
think of it
second.
like
It's,
that,
it's
yeah.
so
I didn't think of it like
secondary
that.
now. It's crazy.
Well, because everybody's attention spans, like, people don't get invested.
What does that have
like,
to do with attention?
because people don't get invested in storylines. Like, they just want to be, like, they just want, like,
I think
that's
that
the
they
world
do.
is.
They
If
do.
they
That's
So they
do it
want that,
right-
like, quick satisfaction
No,
of, like,
If they do it
wrong.
right, they can. Like
Right.
like they were
When you
saying.
don't give them that quick satisfaction, they come back.
that's true, too.
They'll tune in every fucking Tuesday. Like the worst thing WWE ever did was have the first title change on Raw. World title changed on Raw.
With Kane and Stone Cold?
No, it was Bret Hart and Sid.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah. Wait, when Sid beat, no. Wait,
Bret
why
Hart.
was it, though? But wasn't there, like, an interference
Who
the
beat
night
who?
before?
Steve Austin,
Came-
Bret Hart had Sid in the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
And Steve Austin came and hit him with the chair.
And then,
And they did, hey, no contest. And like they did the match at the end of the night, and Sid won the belt. That's why Bret Hart came out in the main event of WrestleMania 13.
oh, that's why he comes out. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh.
Like you never do it. Like Goldberg and Hulk Hogan
I got a topic for next time.
on Nitro.
Goldberg and Nick. Ugh.
Like at the Georgia Dome, like you gave away that. Like you could have sold that for a year.
Wait,
Yeah.
say that again? Which one?
Goldberg when he beat Hogan.
Oh. No.
Yeah, that could have been a pay-per-view. You can't just throw
That was
that
on a
Absolutely.
Nitro?
Yeah.
That was on a Nitro?
Yeah, in
That wasn't
June,
at Bash at the Beach?
in June. No,
in June.
Nitro in June.
I did not know that. That's trash.
That is trash. But I think eventually you book Joe with the Authors of Pain and kind of just create a stable there, man. I feel like they could have.
They definitely missed out a little bit with him.
Yeah.
I think they missed a
What are
little
the
bit.
Authors of Pain doing right now?
They're with
no,
Drake Maverick, this
Yeah.
little 2-foot blonde. He looks
Yeah,
like
the guy who
he looks like AJ Gaglov's
GM
younger
of-
son.
He's a GM. He's the GM of 205 Live.
Really?
Yeah,
So he's a cruiserweight?
yeah, and he looks like a penis.
I have no use for the cruiserweights. I don't.
I
Maybe.
honestly
He looks
don't
like
either.
that guy. What's his name? Steve McGonigan.
Steve McConnell.
Yeah, Steve McGonigan.
Who?
Chicken palms.
All right, listen. So I'm at this.
No, you gotta do the interview for the Authors of Pain.
How's it go?
No, you just gotta represent them. You're promoting your talent.
So I'm in this parking lot, right? And like these two huge, they come up to me, right? Like these guys, they come up to me, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you coming up to?"
That's how you promote your talent. That's shit.
So I say, "Who you fucking coming up to?" Trying to eat my lunch over here. You want to fucking share my lunch?
What is that book?
And they come over like,
Brett,
we need a manager and we need a chicken palm sandwich. And it's like, I can't get you a chicken palm sandwich because every time I try to get a chicken palm sandwich, I fall into some fucking trouble. So if you guys either want to keep moving or I'll knock you the fuck out because I used to be a boxer.
That's actually pretty good. That's
That's
really good.
very good.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
and that's how you met the Authors of Pain. Yeah.
Authors of Pain with Samoa Joe. I like that, man.
The way I like them is with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns going heel and
Against the Shield.
against the Shield with the fucking Authors of Pain, dude. They kind of have the same look.
Or you could do Joe with Authors of Pain against the Shield 3-3. But I don't know if that's too many.
Yeah, that's
factions.
what I'm saying. Oh yeah.
I thought you meant Reigns with Authors of Pain and Samoa Joe.
No, I want Reigns with Authors of Pain and then Joe out of the picture and then
Oh,
just like the
okay,
Shield
okay,
kind of
okay,
like.
okay.
Oh, maybe they can get somebody else, or you can just add Joe to the Authors of Pain and fucking go against the Shield. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just have that whole fucking Samoan party. Oh, you said one of those guys is Indian.
Indian, yeah.
Get the fuck outta here.
I forget which one. I think it's the bigger dude.
All right.
The one with he's a little bit tall. He's like a tad taller.
All right. So that we'll just kind of put a pause on Joe.
Yeah.
We'll
Who's
move
next?
on there and we'll think about some other ways we can fucking bring him into the title picture eventually. Do you want to throw one out or? Oh wait, you did.
No,
Ken
that's
Shamrock.
That's for next time.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're going with your format today.
Okay, so the next one is Asuka. I feel like
I don't know too much
they.
about the
Well,
women's.
the thing is,
Who's she feuding with right now?
All I know is
she's
like
with fucking what's her fucking name? The Glow Girl,
Emma? Oh, Naomi?
Naomi. Yeah.
They're
like they
allies?
Made her, yeah. Like they made her like seem to be. They made her.
she's on SmackDown and she's shit.
Yeah.
Can she speak?
No.
She can't? She doesn't
No,
speak
she's
English?
Japanese. She's
Again.
Asuka.
Here's when you need Captain
She
Lou
like-
Albano.
That's another great point.
Wow.
another great
Like
point.
you
Manager.
fucking like you don't talk to my girl. You don't talk to her. You talk to me. You talk to me. I'm Captain Lou Albano. You don't talk. It's like, that's how managers were. Like you don't.
Yeah,
like,
they were like, they were.
like you don't say anything. You don't say anything.
Well,
I got
because
you
they
here.
want. Well, you know.
That's what I love Heyman when he came into the ring. He's
I'm
like,
Captain Lou, I'm
and he,
talking to
like,
you.
just Grab the microphone of the fucking announcer and just announce his fucking.
Right.
That's how it should be done. But yeah, managers are just not. But
I don't know why Vince doesn't like managers.
I just think it's a different generation of people. It's a
I
younger,
feel like
more
it's
like.
like
and
it's so scripted.
And that's because of Vince and how he's slowly
No,
weeded
I
them
think-
out. Is that a generational thing? That's
I don't know.
insane to think. To have somebody speaking for somebody would make them a heel.
right,
if
because
you-
you're saying I'm too good to talk to you.
Right,
talk to
if
my
you're
manager."
confronting
That's
somebody
scripture.
and somebody came in and is
Yeah.
like, no, you talk to me. And you'd be like, oh, I fucking hate this guy. Like, I can't even get to you.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a.
But who wants to be manager? Like when you go in, like
I
would.
would.
Yeah, but
Dude,
we're,
I would fucking kill
But
it.
we're
My
different.
size-
We're different. If you go in to try to beat a wrestler, you think those guys are being like, "Oh, my goal is to be a manager"? No, they all want to beat fucking headline WrestleMania.
That's why you go in, like with me, my size, I go in and I take the fucking bumps. Like, what do you want to do? I'm like, give me manager. Give me your
They'll
worst.
look at you. They go.
Give me your worst speaking superstar, which is enough. But like,
We'll give you.
Who
We'll give you a
you got-
Julio.
I
We'll give you a
get- I
Julio
get-
Marquez.
I get this guy.
He doesn't speak English.
Hey, Julio Marquez doesn't look like he be talked out of anything.
He should definitely not grow up and have podcasts, but he does.
Julio Marquez.
Cruiserweights don't need managers.
That's amazing. Oh man, that's amazing.
I think that's wrong. I think cruiserweights need managers, especially cruiserweights.
Here's when a cruiserweight needs a manager: when they're in a stable of heavyweights and they come in just like and like run in and bomb off the fucking top rope and just do that like almost like Kai and Tai used to do.
Kai and Tai.
But like for a heavy, you know what I mean? Like not just do it for the sake of doing it. You do it for like a heavyweight, like when the NWO used to run in for Hogan when he had the belt.
Okay.
Like
I get what you're saying.
You get a bunch
well,
of
like DX with like X-Pac.
yeah, you
now,
get a
like,
bunch.
I
You
mean,
get
he's not
a,
like
you get a bunch of
cruiserweight, but-
cruiserweights that can just fucking bomb in real quick and get out of the ring before
Do
the referee.
something quick.
Yeah.
But who we
But
talking
yeah.
about? What's the next topic?
Oh, we're talking about Asuka.
Oh, right.
See, I don't know anything about Asuka. So she's with Naomi.
Alright, here's
and what
how-
is their like?
Well,
fucking-
they made
what
her out to
kind
be
of
like a
tag team is
Japanese
that?
tourist almost, where she comes up to like Naomi and she's like, "Ooh, pretty gala," like super bad, and it's just like, dude, she was undefeated on NXT, and like
That's
you guys
true.
just made it garbage.
Who beat her? Charlotte, right?
Yeah, Charlotte Flair,
Yeah, you know,
WrestleMania,
because a bunch of comedy writers on fucking
SmackDown,
and
fucking
Raw.
bunch of clowns. Dude, just let fans fucking write this. It's
Yeah,
like, just
seriously.
fucking, dude, like just let fans write out for like 4 months. There's tons of fans, and then like give another batch of fucking fans another shot.
You sift through that email and that
What do you-
and then actual mail. You're gonna read what the fans write in, like you can be like,
No, I'm not saying read that email. I'm saying fucking fire those writers and bring
here's
in some
another
real
one.
fans.
Show her boobs. Here's another one. They should kiss. That's all they'd get.
Bra and panties.
Yeah. Bring back bra and panties matches.
This matches
If
are
you want-
so fucking
I'll
horrible.
make it. I'll make this one quick. If you want
They're
Asuka
so
to be,
empowering.
if you want Asuka to be successful in WWE,
She needs to quit
she
WWE.
needs to be not Japanese.
True.
Even though like She doesn't look that Japanese.
Yeah, she does.
Pretty hot.
Her-
Not
She's
really.
pretty
Not
Japanese.
really.
She is so Japanese.
She looks like a fucking like a
a
mix,
Japanese
a mix.
Japanese. Like a
No,
Japanese
she does look
Japanese.
very Japanese.
Yes. Like she looks like she should be wearing a kimono. She wears a kimono. She has the face mask thing, right?
Yeah, like a little
Yeah.
Buddha child. Yeah.
No, she wears like a fur coat.
Does she?
Yeah, but it's got like.
But
Oriental
here's
colors.
the thing too with like WWE now. I feel like after the entrance, they don't care what happens.
Yeah.
I feel like they
That's
think
a good
people
point.
pay to see the entrance.
Finn Balor.
Naomi.
Finn Balor.
Finn
Finn Balor on this fucking list.
Who's on the list, actually? Let me see.
Finn Balor's not. Oh, he is. He's way down there.
Yeah, but it's not. We're not gonna talk about it. It's just kind of like the people that I would add to the World Cup tournament that they're gonna be running. Because I said if you want to get ahead, the way I would book that fucking World Cup, it's like you would have people like Cesaro, Sheamus, Cien Almas, Aleister Black, Rusev, Nakamura, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, and Kevin Owens.
Can I throw an audible name? Not for next week, for right now.
What?
Elias.
But
I'm
in
a-
what country would he be representing?
Oh, it's like that.
Well-
he's not Canadian.
Wait, it's
Is he
like
Canadian?
wait that's what the theme is. It's like the different.
Well,
Countries?
no, that's what I think the theme should be because it's a
Oh,
World Cup. But I
okay,
think they're gonna do like
okay,
something
okay.
goofy. and
Oh,
just
okay,
fuck
okay,
it up.
okay, makes sense. Okay. Is that tag team? Is the DX and Kane Undertaker the main event?
Yeah. By the way, that turn was like,
did
I
you watch
knew
the
it was-
great- did you watch the one in
I literally
Australia?
just watched it before you guys
did?
got
Okay.
here, and honestly, I knew it was gonna happen, but they were so good at this that
What?
they were. I just like I didn't. I thought it was good.
Triple H is the only one that looked fucking.
He's the only one that looks even remotely like.
But who's the only one that looks like he's been doing it still?
Right. Well, I mean, Taker doesn't look in that bad a shape.
No.
Dude,
Glenn
can't
Jacobs is not
Well,
in
he's a
good
mayor.
shape.
He
He's the mayor.
He's a mayor.
And, like,
He looks like
Johnson
shit.
State.
And not
Even
only
with the fucking
Kane's,
shit.
Kane's thing used to be like pants and like a singlet, but now it's just like a one
Yeah,
thing.
right,
And
right.
he's
Dude.
like,
I was watching. Yeah, he's never been in shape. Like
Yeah,
ever.
right.
He's just been tall and
They
like,
say though amongst
solid.
They say I forget what, like back in the day, like Attitude Era, outside of Mark Henry, strongest guy, Kane.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
weightlifting wise.
You know, I
weightlifting
was
wise.
watching. I told Tim that I was watching before you guys got here. I was also watching Memphis. No, Smoky Mountain, and Kane wasn't like. I watched like maybe like 4 or 5
Smoky
episodes.
Mountain?
Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Jim
What is that?
Cornette's like in the mid 90s.
Rick Rubin also. was
On
a part
YouTube, you
owner.
watch this?
No, I was just watching on the network.
Oh shit!
Actually,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually watched an interview this morning. It was like 4:00 in the morning.
No, but one of those guys that was in there, it was Larry Santo, and I was like, that guy looks familiar, and I looked at it closer, and I was like, oh, that's Kane.
yeah, Unabomb.
Oh Lord, Larry
Wow.
Santo, that was his
Isaac
name.
Yankum.
That
Yeah.
was dude. He looks so skinny and like he just looks like a tall guy. He
Sounds
doesn't look
like
like a fucking Kane. Like he just-
24 years ago.
yeah, dude. He looked. And also that show is Chris Jericho and Lance Storm. They're like, yeah, we're the thrill seekers. Like, dude, they suck. They can't speak for shit. We're the thrill
Jericho.
seekers.
That'd be something to
I
see
heard
Jericho where he can't speak.
I heard
That'd be something to see.
I heard a
Oh,
thing
it's
with
bad.
Jim Cornette talked about. It's like, if you told me Chris Jericho would be like one of the best workers and best speakers in wrestling, he's like, I'd have told you you're fucking crazy.
Wow.
Do you want to watch one of his interviews?
Yeah, let's do it.
They're
You gonna hook
so
it up
bad,
to the
dude.
thing?
No, I can hear it. We can probably get it. But dude, yeah, no, it was really bad. I was watching. I was just going, wow, that's Chris
Wow, they have-
Jericho.
Tim, you know I never use your shit. I didn't know that all this shit's on here.
Dude, they own all of this.
But it's
I didn't know all this
it's
shit.
different because this is on a TV. I have it on a PlayStation, and it's like much more. It's just so much easier
What about on my? Is it? What do you mean like
What do you
easier?
mean easier?
to navigate.
Oh,
Ah,
but all the same shit's on
stop
there, right?
it.
Like it's not like different if you do it.
No,
through your
it's all
okay.
the same.
Okay.
Let me see. I think
I like the
this is
gay rockers.
I think this might be it. Okay, so I just gotta fast forward and fucking wait for the. But Anyways, I guess that wraps up what fucking Asuka.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess we don't really know.
Don't really know that much. I just feel like they should have.
And I don't really
made
like
her
women's
win.
wrestling.
They should have made her win that. Come on! Every time I see women's wrestle, I want to cry because I'm like, dude, they come so far from like being that like, hey, time to go get some fucking something to drink or eat. Because like
It still
Stacy
is.
Keibler.
It still is.
No. Stacy Keibler and like Tori Wilson were having a prime panties.
All right, you say that then you know what? Then it was a mistake then to end her streak because that's something you can end like on a really good moment. Because she had only been in WWE like for like what 6 months at that time.
Who?
Asuka.
Yeah, well, she was in NXT. Like, she was an NXT girl, and they made her look so good, so strong.
Right.
And then when it came down to
Dirty white boy.
yeah, it is with Dirty White Girl, and when it came down to making, to going to fucking Raw
It's Carlito.
or
No, it's not.
Lita's father.
Really?
No.
Oh.
When it came down to like bringing her to like SmackDown, they didn't know what to do with her because they were like, we're not gonna build her like the way they did it in
Right.
NXT. Like
Right.
our girl is Charlotte and fucking
Right.
Carmella and like
Nah.
like they're not gonna do anything with Asuka. So they
No.
just started booking her with like goofy fucking gimmicks and
Yeah.
they made her lose. I mean, at least they made her lose at WrestleMania. I guess.
Right.
So that's not too bad.
I don't know. I just feel like that when you have like I just always feel like when you have like an external storyline, like a streak
Yeah.
or some shit, like you can ride that out for a while,
Right,
Like,
right,
as long
right.
as you need. And I feel like they didn't.
Yeah, like Goldberg.
Like, literally, I mean, I feel like that stuff you squeeze until there's nothing left to squeeze, right? Like,
Goldberg sucked.
you're not a Goldberg guy?
No.
No,
Never liked Goldberg. Never.
no.
I thought he was just he's awful. Where is this stupid interview?
This is crazy. Man.
So they win, right? And this is actually in his book.
Really?
Yeah, it's in his book.
The Thrill Seekers.
Look at him.
Look at him, dude. Dude, he looks the same.
Dude,
He looks
Lance
the same.
Storm looks the same.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
both look
legit,
the same.
legit. Jericho, dude, I feel like I'm looking at what year is this?
94?
Dude, he looks, outside the hair, like I don't know, he's the man.
Can I just point something out real quick? Look at Lance Storm's dick. It's just like a dot in the middle of his like fucking. Like it's like it looks weird, right?
Not like weird. It's only weird that it's like I think I see his balls now.
Alright, ready? Check this fucking interview out.
What are they, like 20 years old? This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible.
I tell you what.
You can still see Jericho
if
now in
it's
there,
mad
right?
lame, but he
But you
uses
see
it.
yeah.
Dude, when Jericho turned heel in WCW,
See, I never saw. He was face in WC. I only saw him
he
heel.
came out as a babyface.
Yeah, he was a nice
Oh,
guy.
I didn't know that.
He was a good guy.
Oh, I
Chris
didn't
Jericho.
know that.
Dude, how sick was Jericho's debut on Raw?
Dude, Y2K, dude. That was
See,
right around 2000. Like that. Oh, like not Y2J, but like because of Y2K.
Again, I didn't have internet, so I didn't know what was happening.
Dude.
I didn't have any friends. So
One
that
of the things,
shit,
like, how do you-
that clock started winding down. And I was like, oh shit, oh what the fuck?
And apparently Jericho made it to, he pitched the idea to Russo, and Russo was like, all right, I'm going to tell Vince, and then Vince was
Wait,
like,
what idea? Like the whole Y2J
the whole
thing?
idea of like
He was
doing
at a,
the clock.
he was at a post office.
Okay.
The whole idea of doing the clock, and he told Russo, and Russo told McMahon, and McMahon was like, I'm going to set that clock to like, the countdown will be like around 9:30 or something like that. And it was just like, it was just like in time for like The Rock's interview. So like in the middle of his interview, the fucking
Honestly,
clock will just
Play it.
That's yeah.
You trying to watch that? All right, yeah, we can play it. But dude, it's so sick. It's so sick.
That's
All right,
what.
should we go into the next one?
Yeah, let's go to the next one, and you find this, and it's up to WWE. Oh, you can go YouTube, whatever.
Who is next?
I got Nakamura. Guess that's another one.
Nakamura's not going to change for me in the terms of give him a fucking manager.
I was just gonna say, like,
keep
when you
him,
said
keep
that,
him
like-
from speak once.
Yeah, I think we did cover that.
Yeah,
one.
dude.
Once he starts speaking,
He cannot speak.
he's exposed.
He
can't.
cannot speak. Dude, when
it's-
he spoke, I
like,
started laughing.
As
I'm
an
like, this is real.
as an audience member, it's a weakness.
Exactly. Because we're comedians. Like we watch that. Like I mean, me, I'm like, oh, this is Chinese. He's just speaking Chinese. Is he speaking
Yeah,
Chinese?
yeah,
Like, it's
Japanese.
Like, yeah, well, whatever. Same thing. But, like,
Wow,
you know,
wow,
like-
wow, Shane. What the fuck?
Trying to get sponsors over here.
Yeah. Fucking Japanese
Just edit
noodles
that
are
out.
trying to fucking come.
Sham Sumeranian does not reflect the thoughts and beliefs of who is Bart.
Yeah. I don't.
No, but no, you let this guy speak,
Yeah.
you expose him.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, it's not even that it's like laughing or whatever. Like when you don't even know what he's like. You don't even know what he's referring to. It's like it's bad. It's bad. You know what I mean?
I like when they were like, okay, so we're gonna have a match, but we don't really know what to tell you because you can't pronounce like anything, you know. So we're gonna give you like a last man standing.
Although,
Like, hey, so this match is happening. Are you still Japanese?
although I will say one thing about him, like I'm usually like a big storyline guy. Like I watch the in ring stuff, but the in ring stuff isn't like.
No,
Like,
no one cares. About
But I watch him in ring, and he's
No, he's
like,
he's amazing in the ring.
he
That's
really
why he got
is.
over so
right,
many,
right.
like,
He
so
really
much.
is. He's awesome.
That's the only reason why he got over. Like he can only do that in Ring of Honor.
Right,
in
right,
NXT.
right. Exactly.
NXT.
Right.
NXT
Yeah,
you can
NXT,
get over with that, but
right.
like because even the NXT fans like they kind of like respect the fact that you're a good worker and you can't talk, and they kind of know you can't talk, so they don't really
but they don't
ask
talk
you to
because
talk.
there's not like a TV show where they're out there like, get your ass out here.
Right.
Yeah, they have, like,
There's
shows.
very few people that do that.
Do
Like
they?
that kind of
They
storyline.
does NXT only have like pay-per-views?
I think
Alright.
they have like specials.
So they don't. They're not like every Monday.
Before any time, I don't think they're every Wednesday.
Oh, they are every Wednesday.
It's,
Okay.
But it's like an hour show
Okay.
All right,
on the
so-
network.
Yeah.
So
And they're
probably have,
actually
like,
they're
4
actually doing
matches.
Yeah, nobody watches it.
Yeah.
they're actually doing NXT
You gotta be a fan if you
UK.
watch.
They're doing NXT UK now, and it's
Oh,
like
really?
at midnight because I guess it's live.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do NXT. They're gonna go into India soon too.
Yeah, they should.
That's why Jinder.
No, that was before.
Dude, they made him champion too quick.
I agree.
Just like,
actually, you say champion too quick, but I'll
So
never
don't
forget
you-
it. He was such a jobber at the time. He was a champion.
Okay, how about we book this right now? Jinder Mahal, when you want the Indian market, U.S. champion. Like, come on.
That's so.
It's a fucking...
That's so true. That's so. Yeah, but world champion can't just carry so much weight. Like
No.
yes,
no,
dude. If you're
no.
an
But
Indian,
it's
if
so
you are an
obvious.
Indian,
No, if you're
no.
making a fucking heel, I'm the United States champion, whether you guys like it or fucking not.
Yeah, but that's not gonna gravitate
and I'm gonna
towards
take,
Indian people.
I'm gonna
bro.
take this.
You're trying
and
to.
I'm gonna take this to India, and they're gonna see. All he has
You know
to say.
what?
All
He kind of has a point because when the British Bulldog won the European title,
He's
in
never
like
in Europe.
the UK, like it was bigger
Yeah,
than
but-
winning the WWE
Yeah, but
title.
he's not winning. But Jinder Mahal isn't winning the Indian title and then bringing it back to India.
Yeah, but like that's
Right,
what
but
he's saying. Like
he's
he's winning the
taking the
US.
U-
He's
I'm-
like saying
I'm
Okay,
winning this
okay.
U.S. title, and I'm taking it to India.
Yeah. That's
it's like
true.
it's
That's
like
true.
Jericho
Because
winning
fuck
the
you,
European
people.
title.
Yeah,
and
that's
saying,
true. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the king of Europe.
They
Fair
don't-
enough, fair
and they
enough.
don't even have to put on a fucking card. They just send him over there and walk him through the streets with that title.
Yeah.
I agree with
Actually,
that. Yeah. Fucking
He might-
burn
he
it
might-
or something.
Might get raped.
Burn it.
Don't care what happens. You get eyes on it. You get eyes on your product.
It's all heat. All right, so here it is. Chris Jericho WWF debut.
August 9th
on
of
Raw.
99.
Yep, August 9, 1999. Look at The Rock.
Go. That's my favorite.
Dude, he looks fat compared to now.
He actually,
Yeah, he's
he really
shredded
does.
now, dude. He is. He looks like he is absolutely fucking shredded right now.
Look at cheap heat with his fucking
Sideburns.
eyebrows. Ugh. Like that right there, I just go like, oh, I fucking hate him.
I love that.
but he's not
dude.
even
I
a heel.
love
He's
that.
not
I know, but
He's
like
not
I just
healing.
hate him. Just like, oh,
I
that.
love that.
Should we pause this while we watch it, or is it being?
We
heard?
can just let me know when you want to pause it.
No, I just want to like, is it gonna be picked up?
Yeah. You
Why
can.
not just
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear
You're
it.
gonna hear it. With the great.
I just don't want to be sitting here fucking.
No. You can hear it, but if you need,
Dead
if you
silence.
want to say something, we'll pause it.
Or do you want me to put it like this?
No. He means like if it's gonna pick it up here.
Yeah.
But here it is.
This was genius, dude. Countdown to the millennium. Countdown to the millennium. And no, I feel like still right here, nobody knows. I mean, they make. I mean, I don't know.
Some people knew.
They start chanting Jericho,
Oh, they do. Okay.
which kind of ruins it when you watch it back. But like for me, it was sick.
I
Like,
think the perfect guy to bring him out to, too, right?
Like
the Rock is the
when I was a
perfect
kid,
match
dude,
for him.
when I was a kid, I had no idea. I had no
Dude, I
idea.
remember this. I didn't no idea. I was just like, I had a feeling just because like they had promoted it before. This is the perfect booking, dude.
The perfect camera angle.
And then the way he came out, like doing the thing like
yeah,
this.
sick.
He said he got that from Michael Jackson. He's like he just
That's
stood there
dope.
for like 3 minutes, just like you're not facing the crowd.
And that pop.
Whew.
That's fucking sick.
Millennium Man, Chris Jericho. Love that song.
Yeah, I hated when they changed it. His
Break the walls down.
when they changed it to like the when the clock when it was like a ball.
Yeah,
going
yeah,
down the
yeah.
thing, I hated it.
That pop. He was the first. I feel like. No, actually, no.
It was the first pop on this side, as opposed to on WCW
Yep.
side.
Yep.
Like he was the
Yeah,
biggest
he was the biggest one to come over. I never
Yeah.
before him. It was all like cast-offs that would come over here. Like
X-Pac was already here.
Yeah,
not a big
exactly.
deal.
This was like the first one that was like anticipate. Oh,
Yeah,
Jericho's coming over here.
Now they're coming to this side.
Yeah, literally. That's a great point.
So that's a WWF guy.
Oh, all through and through. I only watched WCW because it started an hour earlier.
Right.
You know what I mean, like
and it played at 11 after.
exactly.
both
Yeah,
of them were
yeah,
over.
yeah. Exactly.
Of
Rock and roll. This is your number one, right?
Dude, I love
Yeah.
Jericho. Like when I first got here, I didn't
I
really
like
know
it
too
more
many
in-
WWF wrestlers, but I saw I remember seeing like Edge, Kurt Angle, like I saw everybody, and when I saw Jericho, I was like, oh my god, this guy's a fucking man. I thought Jericho was the shit. And then I just supported Eddie Guerrero because he was like Latino. But then the more over the years, I was like, okay, so Eddie Guerrero is actually fucking good.
How come you're
There's-
not
Well, you told me.
Chavo Guerrero?
Fuck Chavo.
Well, he's
And then-
Latino.
He's not Latino.
You told me a great
He's
story though
not
about
famous
how you
Latino.
became a fan of Eddie Guerrero.
Which one?
Because you go the first. Oh no, you go the first time I fell in love with wrestling was I saw Eddie Guerrero in a match. Either I forget who it was. Either I don't think it was Bret Hart because I don't know if they ever fought, but like it was Eddie Guerrero in a match, and you saw him sell something. No, you saw him like it was either sell something or it was when he did the don't hit me shit. Like or like and you
the
were,
cower thing.
yeah, and you were like
Like,
that guy's fucking
that
awesome.
That was the moment
Yeah,
where, where I started getting like, okay, so
Yeah,
Eddie's got something.
right,
happening.
right,
But, like,
right.
I always liked him when he was like fighting like RVD and everything.
Yeah,
Let's get this out of here and move on. He goes on for a little while.
Yeah. So Anyway, so yeah, I think Jericho to me is like the greatest wrestler
Is
of
he-
all time. I
is
think
he-
he's like right. He's like.
Is
he's
he
like,
honorary Latino?
I mean, he could be. He wrestled in Mexico for a while
There you go.
as
And
Lionheart.
is he still doing the Kenny Omega shit?
No, but
Yeah,
dude,
he-
that one,
he-
that
he-
All In was sick. Did you guys watch it?
I didn't watch that.
No.
My boy said it was sick.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. Fucking
I was actually sick that day.
Cody Rhodes came out with his fucking dog, and the dog got over. Like the dog was getting fucking cheered for.
You see Cody Rhodes' wife?
What?
You seen Cody Rhodes' wife?
No, is it the girl he comes up with?
Yeah, the black chick.
Oh, really?
That's the wife.
Oh, that's a secret.
Thought
You
she
gotta
was
marry a black chick.
Isn't that the picture that when he tries to kiss her? Or when he kisses
Oh
her?
yeah, and they do like a Simpsons kiss.
It's a little bit weirder than the Ric Flair
It's
one.
weird. All right, what else you got?
Well, I mean, I already talked about how I would book the World Cup and the people that I would put in it, instead of like the people that they're going to put in.
So I don't think I understand the World Cup. So
Yeah, is it
Well,
gonna?
the whole concept is supposed to be it's like a World Cup tournament.
Okay.
So where they're gonna have like different wrestlers go to Saudi Arabia and do a tournament basically, but knowing them, they're just gonna have like
Top
all
stars.
like not top stars, like mid carders. They have like
just
Ziggler
matches,
and
yeah,
fucking like Elias and Rusev, and like they'll add like one or two minorities just to or
Yeah,
international superstars. I'm sorry,
Kofi Kingston beat Jamaica.
Jinder Mahal will be booed there.
from Ghana. He's from Ghana actually.
He's from Winchester, Mass.
Yeah, he's from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
No, but he's born in Ghana
Yeah.
then here.
He's a born again Ghana.
Born again Ghana.
But yeah, those are the ones that I wanted to talk about. And like I said, I would put
Those are the guys in the tournament.
those are the guys that I
Oh,
would
so there
put
is
in
a
it.
tournament.
Oh.
There is a tournament.
Okay, there is a tournament. Okay.
So
Those are
you-
the people that I would put in the tournament because
Oh.
they all represent different countries. Cesaro from
Oh,
Switzerland, fucking
okay,
Sheamus
okay,
is from
okay.
Ireland.
What country is Samoa Joe representing?
I don't know. Samoa is brown.
Who's
It's
America?
not
Who's
an
Who's
island.
representing America?
Yeah, it's American.
Who's representing
It's
America? I
American.
thought.
Aleister Black.
No, he's from Netherlands.
Okay.
Samoa's an American territory.
There you go, Samoa Joe.
He's American. He's
okay.
American though.
I would put Daniel Bryan in there, since he's not really in the title picture. Oh, but he's going against Styles.
When is his brain gonna ooze out of his ear? Cause like I feel like he's gonna die soon.
Hopefully. Dude, he used to be sick, dude. He used to be like the
Who
number
dies
one.
first, him or his fucking girlfriend that fucking can't jump out of a ring or kick somebody in the head properly?
Oh my god, that was so
Him.
brutal. Dude, that was so bad.
Wait, what happened?
She kicked her Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore, yeah. From the
Like
fucking
the
Riot
singer
Squad.
Mandy Moore? Oh,
From the Riot Squad.
Oh,
Fucking kicked her square in the face. Knocked her out.
Twice.
And then kicked her again.
Brie
Yeah.
Bella.
Brie Bella.
She kicked her in the face.
She was in Brie mode though, so
she was doing
she was in Brie mode. You
she
gotta
was
say
doing
that.
she was doing the yes kicks and kicked her
Yeah.
in the head and like knocked her out. And as she was going down, she fucking kicked her again.
Nailed her again,
Girl
dude.
just went fucking right down. They even stopped the match. Fucking
Is Mandy Rose? No.
Mandy. I don't know.
Maybe Mandy Rose.
Mandy Moore gives a shit.
Whatever. She's one of the Riot. She's
It's
one
like
of the Riot
no
Squads.
one's listening.
people.
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore. But dude, yeah, no, that was fucking, that was hard to watch because I was like, oh shit, like, if you see her coming down, like, you gotta hold back.
Yeah.
I would hold back if I see something that's not right. Like, you don't just fucking put your face into a kick, especially when I'm about to kick you. And she
Yeah,
just
that's a
did
good
it. She
point.
just kept going.
Yeah, she's stupid.
She sucks, dude. I never liked the Bellas, anyways.
Mm. Nikki's really hot.
They
Really?
look the
think
exact
Nikki
same.
Bella?
Nikki Bella?
They look the same.
Dude, no, they don't, dude. Nikki Bella's tits and body is just so much better.
Yeah, but they're
she's thicker.
I
She's
just
oh,
don't care for them.
she's hot. She's so.
Yeah, I really.
I think Lana's
don't
my
care.
favorite.
I think Lana's
I love
super
Carmella
hot.
too.
Carmella's
I think
super
Carmella's
trashy
so-
hot.
Yeah,
She's
dude,
like
yeah.
the
she used
hot
to be
chick
Paige
from the
cheerleader.
trailer park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to be Pat's cheerleader.
Was she really?
Yeah.
Wow. Carmella.
trying to think. What diva do I like?
Bailey. She looks like
Oh,
retarded or
I
something.
fucking hate Bailey.
looks
Bailey's
like
a
fucking
dude.
Boy.
Bailey's a fucking dude.
She's not even a
She's a
John
hugger.
Cena. She's the John Cena.
She's not even a dude. She's a boy.
She's like a midget butt.
She's a good old boy.
Yeah, she's weird.
Tom
Like I
Sawyer
bet she has a
bitch.
hairy lip.
Ugh, fucking hate her.
I like
Sasha. I like Sasha Banks too.
Dude, come on, Lana.
Oh, Lana, I love Lana. As a manager,
Lana's
though.
an idiot.
I like what's the Mrs. Wife?
I like the hottest, blackest one. I don't know.
Naomi. Oh,
Yeah.
Sasha Banks.
No, she's hardly black.
She's so
Who's
hot,
the
I think.
but who's the blackest?
Naomi.
Shaniqua.
Oh. There's a
Shaniqua.
Shaniqua.
See,
Yeah,
I
Or
like,
usually
Ember
Shaniqua,
Moon.
She used to, Ember Moon's hot too. Shaniqua used to manage the. She used to be manager of the Bashams.
Oh, Alicia Fox. No, she's not.
Nah, she looks like Tyra Banks.
Yeah. She's
who
like
is the hot? You know who's not hot at all? It's fucking Trish Stratus.
Mm,
Why don't you Google it?
No.
Why don't you Google it?
Is Natalia hot?
Who's in
I think Natalia's pretty cute.
I don't
She's
think
cute.
She's cute. She's not
Cute.
hot. She's cute.
Yeah. Big difference.
They're all,
Huge difference with
they're
hot.
all
cute.
boys to me.
I see them as superstars.
Yeah,
I'm not a pig like you guys.
right. I don't masturbate. I don't
I see
masturbate.
them as superstars.
You see them as superstars.
I don't masturbate when I watch wrestling anymore.
Dude, I think I did a couple times to like Stacy Keebler.
Oh,
It was like a
Sable's the most
And
good-looking
Tori.
person I've ever seen in my life.
Is that what
He's
I sound
like,
like?
hey man, Sable's the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life, man.
She was at the time. I don't know.
Yeah, so as you were told. She's on TV Guide, man. Hey man. That's my Mexican voice.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, we noticed that.
Spot on.
Yeah, how he sounds though. Like,
Yeah, exactly, to a
outside
T.
of it, when the mics aren't on.
Now I know how Miguel sounds to you.
Hey man.
I saw Cheech.
It seems like the
Sound like-
Mexican
yeah,
guy from a Family Guy episode.
What time you guys gonna get here, you tinky?
I do. I sound like Cheech. And I sound,
What time is Miguel gonna get? That's fucking awesome. Oh, fuck. That's fucking awesome. Oh, man.
all right. So how would you say Julio Marquez has a match coming up? He's Julio Marquez.
Fuck is that?
Is it Juan Marquez or Julio Marquez?
Julio Marquez.
Julio Marquez.
Hey, it's Julio.
Julio Marquez. You're his manager, and he's going against Robert Page tonight for the NCW.
It sounds like he's
Global
got
title.
it. Robert Page. Here's what I would do.
You're Julio Marquez's manager.
If I'm his manager,
Sounds like he... Oh,
here's
fuck,
what I would
that's
do.
So funny,
If I'm
dude.
his manager, I'm telling. What's his name again?
Robert Page.
No, the other guy. Who's
Julio Marquez.
Julio Marquez is your guy,
all right.
and he's going against Robert Page.
Yeah, but hey, show up.
Sounds like he's gonna just Robert Page. Oh god, that's so good, sir.
So
good.
all you need to do, show up, because Robert Page is gonna be there.
No, Julio Marquez is
God.
your guy.
Yeah, I'm telling him. Just go. I'm not even going with you. Take the train if you have to.
Have your mom drop you
Yeah,
off.
it doesn't matter. Show up late. Don't even exercise.
Drop eating fucking roly cheeseburgers. If you want. It
God.
doesn't matter.
It's like, show up in round 3, because that's when it's going to end, probably.
Oh man, Robert Page.
Yeah, come on.
That's amazing.
I remember my buddy. His name was Psycho, and then we're like, no, you got to change that. You can't be Psycho. He goes, all right, well, I'm gonna be Ryan Clancy.
It's like, okay, you are crazy.
It's like,
Ryan
hey, all right,
Clancy.
go back to Psycho. And, what's another one? Oh, dude, Tyler Swain used to do backyard wrestling.
Oh, really?
When he told me his name, I died. Do you know what his name is? Charlie McCarthy. Charlie McCarthy. And he used to have paint. He used to paint his face.
Oh, maybe
Charlie
I should see that.
McCarthy.
Maybe I should see that then.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fucking funny.
It sounds like a name.
I think it's kind of funny. Charlie McCarthy.
Charlie
You're a wrestler, and
You're a
the
backyard
first-
wrestler.
and you're like, oh, I want to be Charlie McCarthy. That's pretty fucking funny. And I'm gonna paint my face as Charlie McCarthy.
Oh, it was pretty funny.
Not like Charlie
I
the
miss those
pedophile.
backyard days. Pretty boy Ryan Smith.
Who is Juan Marquez though?
Nobody.
Let's hear about Juan Marquez.
I thought it was Juan Marquez. Is that just me being racist? Yeah, I said it Juan Marquez. He goes, wait, his name is Quan. I was like, no, Juan. I thought it was Julio Marquez.
Yeah.
So technically, you're a WCW Cruiserweight champion.
Basically, yeah. if
That's
you really
fucking
break
Rey
it down.
Mysterio, Chris
Was
Jericho.
that the belt too?
Yeah.
Really?
Rey,
That's
Rey,
sick.
Not the
hey,
actual belt.
hey,
It's just a replica.
Rey
So
Mysterio,
sick.
Chris Jericho, Billy Kidman,
Julio Marquez.
Julio Marquez,
That's the one.
Juan.
That's the one.
Julio and Juan Marquez. You guys should be shortstops and second basemen on like the Pittsburgh Pirates.